Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Alex, and today we're going to be building out a Webflow CMS collection list. Let's get right into it. Okay, so as you can see here, I've built out a little CMS list inside my website. I have 5 videos here. This could be blog posts, this could be podcasts, anything you want, any type of content you're posting. You can turn into a CMS list in Webflow that will dynamically retrieve all your information for you so that you can avoid manually posting your content every time it's ready. Okay, so it's very powerful. I'm going to show you how I built this out. We're going to get into the details and it's going to be awesome. Let's do it. So first thing we want to do is we actually want to populate our collection list. So we want to put the content into our CMS. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make a collection. Okay, so whether this is blog posts, articles, videos, whatever. You're going to go down here, you're going to click the CMS tab, and we're going to add a new collection. So you can see I already have 3 of these. This is actually the one I'm using right here, this YouTube one with 5 items. So let's make a new one, and I'll just show you how this is done, and then we can fast forward through the rest of it. So let's make our collection list. We're going to call it YouTube test name. Now we're going to scroll down here, and we can see we have this collection field section. This is very important. So basically, this is just setting up the type of collection data that we want to collect with every post. So for example, every time we post a YouTube video, obviously we want to have a name. We want to have a YouTube link. So let's go to link field and just type in YouTube link. That way, every time we are adding to our collection list, we'll have to put in a link there that we can then draw on dynamically later in the video, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. It's very important. We also are going to want to have a date, maybe a date posted. That way we can filter and sort based on when we posted, oldest to newest, newest to oldest, things like that. So let's add in a date posted field. That'll be very helpful later. Let's add in one other option for filtering and sorting later, which I think is helpful, is this option field. So let's just do type of video. So for example, let's just pretend that we have a page that's just only going to show finance content, and then another page that's going to be maybe more self-help or even business. Let's say you have different pages and you want to filter the content coming out of your CMS collection based on those topics. We can put those topics in here in this type of video field, and that way we can filter dynamically later on. So that's all we're doing here. So yeah, let's pretend we have a self-help page, a business page, and a finance page. And our videos are going to fall into one of those 3 categories. So we'll save that. And then let's do a post summary as well. That way, you know, when we're looking at our video, we can have some slight summary here just so people know what they're clicking on. All right, so let's add that in as well. So we'll just do we'll do rich text and post summary. Okay, and again, this is just populating the fields of data that we want to collect every time that we add in a new blog post or a new YouTube post. All right, so let's create a collection. Let's populate here with 10 random items. I'll show you how to do one of these, and then we'll just go back to my old one that I already have set up. So as you can see, here are all the fields that we just set up. So we have our name, we have our YouTube link, here's the date posted, the type of video, and our post summary. This is all the stuff we just set up. And so now every time that we're populating one of these items inside of our collection list, we need to give it the data so that it can draw on it dynamically on our website, on our live website. So for example, the name of our first one is going to be Webflow Flexbox Crash Course 2022. Slug is whatever, put whatever you want there. Our YouTube link is actually here, so we're just going to copy our link in, and that way it can pull it in perfectly from YouTube. Date posted, let's set it as March 1st, 2022. And then type of video, this is going to be a business video. And post summary, we can just, let me cut this down a little bit. I don't need this much. Okay. And that's that. So we've populated our name, we've populated our link, the date posted, the type of video, and our post summary. So we can save this now. Okay, so we filled out the first one. I'm not going to go through all 5 of them. I already have it set up here for us. This is like a cooking show. I already have everything cooked and ready to come out of the oven. So let's just use this and keep moving. So again, this is our goal. We want to get a dynamic list pulling out with all of our videos at the top, our titles, and then our post summary at the bottom. And then at the end, I'll show you how to filter and sort these as we need. So let's go back to our site, back to our playground. And what we're going to do first is we're going to add our collection list right here. So Command K, collection list, and you can see here that all of a sudden, boom, we have a collection list wrapper. It's called Populating. So this is what's going to hold our collection items. Now, this is my favorite part. I love this. This is so cool. This is why Webflow is the best. So we take our collection list wrapper, we hit this gear button, and then we can pick the source that our posts are going to come from, that are going to populate automatically. So we're going to pick YouTube, our YouTube collection that we just made, and bang. All of a sudden you can see that we have 5 different boxes. You can see they're all different. They're all the posts that we just made, okay, which is awesome. Now, we want a side-by-side 2x2. So let's just go back to our settings here, and you can see we can do different layouts. We can do 3x3, we can do, what is this, 6x6. We want to do 2x2. So you can see we're starting to take shape here, okay? So it's super awesome. Now watch this. First thing we want to do, let's add in our video. So Command K, let's add in our video right into our item. Okay, so you can see I just went right into our item, I added a video, and 5 of them pop up automatically. So whatever I do to one item is going to happen to all 5, which is awesome. You don't have to do this one by one manually. It does it automatically. So we have a video. Let us hit a gear here, hit the settings button, and then we hit this little purple box here, get video from our YouTube collection. Okay, this is awesome. Watch this. Let's click check, and then we can choose the field that we want to link it from. So this is why we made our YouTube link field earlier, because now back in our collection page, we've populated links for all these videos. So all I have to do is click this link, and they all populate automatically. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so we have our video now. Let's go back to our item. Let's add a link block underneath our video. Okay, so we can start playing with this. I think I'm gonna do flexbox here on the item. Let's make it vertical. Yep, there we go. And okay, so we have a link block here. I'm also gonna link the link block to the YouTube video. That way, if anyone clicks down here in this white rectangle, it'll also take them to YouTube directly, or they could click up here. But we'll have them both linked. Okay, and now inside our link block, we're gonna add a heading, and we're gonna add a heading, and then we're just gonna link this straight to our collection field as well. So you can see all of our options here, and this is gonna be our name. So these are all the names of all of our videos, come in automatically. So let's give this a class. And then we will just change the color here, get rid of the underline because it's a link. And did that do it? Weird. Oh, let's go here and do it. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so let's change the font real fast to something a little better. So we'll come here, and then we'll just kind of drop this down some. 22, and bold is perfect. Let's change the height a little bit. Let's get a little closer. Okay, so it's starting to come together now. All right, let's go back to our link block. Let's add in a paragraph and pull in our post summary. Again, we want to have a post summary underneath our title. So again, same thing. We just link to, this time, our post summary field right here. Boom, boom. Everything populates. Let's change the color and our font real fast. And you can see everything I do to one, it does to everything in the collection list, which is awesome. Super easy. Okay, so this is starting to look a little good. Let's give ourselves just a little bit of space here. So you can see the top. Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to round the edges, and we also want to give it this nice little drop shadow back here. So I think the best way to do this is, let's add one more div to our item. And we're going to put everything inside this div just so we have div outline, I'll call it. And let's bring our video inside our div, and let's bring our link block in like that. Okay, that way we just have a little bit of space here in between our collection items. So just a little something we have to do there. And let's give ourselves, let's go back to our div. So let's click our div outline class, and let's just give ourselves a little box shadow here. Nothing crazy, a little light gray, maybe there, and then I like to blur it some, give the size a little bit, and then, yeah, that should be good. Just like that, okay. All right, so let's give ourselves a little bit of space here. So let's just give a little top and bottom margin, maybe 10. Okay, let's go ahead and give ourselves some space on this link as well. That way we just give ourselves a little bit of breathing room. There we go. Maybe a little less on the top. Just slightly less on the top. Bring this down a bit. We'll go down to 10. All right, that's looking good. There we go. So we got a little shadow. All right, let's go back to our holder div. Let's round the corners down here. We'll just do radius of 5. And then let's make the outline, we want to cut off any overhang. So overflow, no show, hit it. So now we have nice rounded corners, as you can see, which is awesome. Okay, so this is starting to really look good. We have all of our titles, our post summaries, our video links all pulling in dynamically. We don't have to touch any of it anymore. It's perfect. We have good spacing between it. We have a nice little box shadow and rounded edges. We're looking good. Last thing we want to do here is we want to filter and sort these videos dynamically. So let me show you what I mean. So this right here is our newest video. This is our first video, our oldest one. So I want to sort these from newest to oldest. So what do? All right, so let's go back to our collection list wrapper. We're gonna come to settings, and then we're gonna have these two options here, filters and sort. So I'm gonna go to sort. I'm gonna sort based on the post date that we set up earlier. Remember, we set that up when we set up our collection. And then I'm just gonna do newest to oldest. I'm gonna hit save, and boom. It automatically rearranges from oldest to newest, which is super nice. So that's really awesome. Now there's a bunch of different options here. As you can see, you can do alphabetical, you can do all sorts of stuff. So that's really, really nice. Now let's pretend that this is a business page. We only want to show our business videos. How do we do that? It's just as simple. We're gonna go to the same section, collection list wrapper, settings, and we're gonna go to filters. And we can filter on anything. We can filter on date, summary, type, etc. So here, we're gonna filter on the type of video that we want. So self-help, finance, or business, and we just want business. And boom, this is our only business video. Let's say we were on a, self-help page. We only want to show the self-help videos or the self-help podcasts, for example. We hit self-help and we just get 3. And this will all go dynamically. It's all automatic. So all you have to do going forward is go to your list and add in your videos as you go. Name, post summary, type, link, etc. That's it. And it'll pull in automatically however you build your website. So it's super, super awesome. This is how I built all my websites. As you can see, I have a YouTube video CMS collection here. I also have a blog CMS collection here, pulling in by different types. As you can see, miscellaneous, finance, self-help, business. I have a bookshelf CMS collection that I'm actually working on right now. This isn't finished, but you can see that this is all pulling in automatically, different titles and descriptions, etc., etc. So it's really, really awesome. You can do this for hundreds and hundreds of items. This is perfect for you if you're running your own blog, your own podcast, your own YouTube channel. It's awesome. So that's the end of the video, guys. We just set up a collection list. We set it up dynamically. All the data is being stored in the back end for you. It's all organized. It's all structured so that you can pull on it dynamically in your website. That's how you build out a CMS collection list in Webflow. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go down and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want more detail on anything, and I will go into it in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Peace.